Hello everyone, this is Mark Leibovit from the Leibovit VR newsletters and VRtrader.com, and this is our weekly tutorial here on Esignal, and we'll get to our specific tutorial in just a moment. First, you're looking at the home page at VRtrader.com, our new home page. We are offering the Vice News Raw Report, free Vice News Raw Report. You just simply go to VRtrader.com, enter your email address. There's no credit card information required, so I encourage you to sign up. It's fun, covers the sin stocks. We do have our Vice letter, which covers specific recommendations, but the Vice News Report is definitely something you may want to try and sign up for. Also, I'm announcing the launch of Wall Street Raw Radio at gcnlive.com. That's the Genesis Communication Network, gcnlive.com. We broadcast Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern Time on the new Wall Street Raw radio show. Here at VRtrader.com, we have the Leibovit VR Silver Report, which is our daily market commentary, our VR Platinum, which covers that plus specific recommendations, our Gold Lever, which covers the futures markets from crude oil to precious metals. We do have our annual cyclical report called the VR Forecaster, once-a-year report, which is currently available. We, of course, have the Vice letter itself, which provides specific recommendations. And don't forget about the Trader's Book of Volume, which is a definitive guide to volume trading. It is available at various outlets, including Amazon. Here at eSignal, we do offer a 1-month free trial to the Leibovit Volume Reversal. We have 3 versions of the volume reversal available. We use the sequential version on these recordings. The sequential posts all positive and negative volume reversals. It's my main trading tool. We do have directional and 2-day versions. The directional filters out repetitive VRs, and the 2-day version is based on the premise that following a positive and negative volume reversal, you tend to get a 1 or 2-day move, 1 or 2-day move in the direction of the volume reversal. So that's also available, has some stops associated with it, as does the directional. But like I said, I use the sequential on these recordings. Looking at our specific stock this week, Pep Boys, very interesting situation. Leibovit positive volume reversal came in on the 18th. Some accumulation there. The 533 stochastic was rising. As you know, I use that as sort of a confirming indicator. It's not carved in stone, but it's nice to see that rising. 2 days later, the stock explodes on a takeover rumor story. So obviously somebody knew what was going on at this point, and even if they didn't, the momentum said that it was going to go higher, and indeed it did. There seems to be some pretty good correlation in Pep Boys with the volume reversal. We always check our stocks to see if the correlation is working out well. The theory should work regardless, but you do try to test it out, and this is what you normally do before you trade, and you look at both the daily and weekly time frames. But you can see here there's been some pretty good correlation here where you get negative VRs, and the stock does tend to trend lower with a declining 533 stochastic. Here again, we had a nice little trade to the downside with a declining stochastic. We can also flip over to the weekly chart here. There's some nice correlation on the weekly. Let's see, going way back here, this was last March, nice Leibovit negative VR. As you can see, the 533 weekly was declining and a multi-week decline. Here you had a positive VR here. This began last May, a year ago, rising 533 stochastic and a nice multi-week move to the upside. You can see here, even in recent months, negative VR, nice downtrending move, nice downtrending move, nice downtrending move, nice uptrending move, all correlated with the stochastic. A little bit of an aberration here. It did go a little bit lower, but there was no real follow through on this one. But you got to keep in mind that we'd already been down quite a bit already. You already had the 533 in this particular instance declining for several weeks. So ideally, you like to catch it when the turn is just beginning. But again, you always look to see if the daily charts are confirming, and in this particular case, if you were playing it here last week, you caught a nice little move in Pep Boys, and that's what I want to bring to your attention. So again, the indicator is available here at eSignal. I encourage you to sign up. Again, it's a free 1-month trial. You have nothing to lose, and it's one of the great indicators of Wall Street that's been kept secret for 35 years, as I pretty much kept this proprietary. So I would encourage you to definitely take a look at it. This is Mark Leibovit signing off. We will catch you on our next update. Thanks for checking in.